What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Before we get started, if you wouldn't mind, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm tossing those graphics in every video. It really does help grow the channel, talking about art, talking about glass, real estate, business, just everything that I'm passionate about and that I'm interested in. And I hope you guys out there are enjoying the content. Today is a really special episode. If you guys saw the previous vlog, I went to Vail and I was able to purchase my first Rolex watch. And for me, that's a very, very big deal. And basically with this video, one, I'm gonna show you guys the watch, obviously, but I really wanted to, I guess, explain the meaning behind it and why I decided to get it, and just tell a little bit of the story behind the watch, and then we'll get into the watch itself. Let's go. All right, guys, so I wanna kind of tell you guys the story of why I decided to buy the watch and why it means so much to me. You guys probably don't know, but my dad passed away 2 years ago. And basically, when I was a kid, I didn't grow up in a family that had money or anything like that. My parents actually filed for bankruptcy when I was a kid, and basically they were constantly in credit card debt and stuff like that. So a watch like this, a piece like this, is something that my dad could never have really dreamed of for, in terms of something that he, would have bought himself. And the reason that I bought it is because it really brings back really strong memories of when I was a kid. And I grew up in Baltimore, and my dad, I don't know if you guys remember or know this watch brand called Swatch. I'll throw up some graphics right here in the video. But my dad used to love the watch brand Swatch because they make like really thin, skinny watches, and he used to work with his hands as a carpenter and other stuff, and he just thought that was the coolest thing ever, that the watch was so thin and that it was just a tiny, he just thought the mechanism of that watch in particular was so cool. I actually still have a couple of his old Swatches in my collection. And I remember going to the Swatch store. There's a Swatch store, hopefully it's still there, but there used to be a Swatch store in the Inner Harbor in downtown Baltimore, and he used to take me there when I was a kid whenever he needed a new watch. And the budget was always minimum, whatever, under $100, under $200, whatever he could afford and whatever fit his needs at the time. But I really remember those trips to the watch store. I remember how much his watch meant to him. He also had a watch that had a picture of him and I, so watches just always carried a sentimental value to him, and that kind of passed down to me, especially when he passed away. And I started collecting watches, not collecting, but I started kind of getting interested when I was younger, kind of with him. And I still have a small collection of some not as nice watches as this, like a Citizen Eco Drive and some others. But this is, something that I'm really, really proud of and really, really excited for. So with that, again, rest in peace, Dad. I miss you. I hope he's looking down and proud. But with that, let's get into the watch. I know that's why you guys clicked on the link. That's why you guys clicked on the video. Let's show a close-up of the watch. Alright guys, so this is the outside box. It kind of comes in a white, just basic sleeve. So get that out of the way. And then right up top, that's where you get the first Rolex crown. Super, super sick. And when I was going to Vail to the authorized dealer to get fitted, it was really just kind of like a surreal experience for me. Again, just coming from the environment and everything that I did when I grew up, just marks a really big milestone and a really big improvement and change in my life and chapter in my life, and I'm just super excited about it. So I absolutely love the watch. It comes with a little piece of protective packaging up top, and then that's where you get the classic Rolex box, the classic Rolex green. So next, let's just jump right in and show you guys the watch. I decided to get the 41mm Wimbledon dial with the Jubilee bracelet and the fluted bezel. It's been really, really fun just kind of digging deep into the different Rolex models and really what I thought I was going to enjoy the most. I actually went to the AD initially and thought that I was going to pick up a pre-owned watch, but after talking to them and after really doing some thinking and deciding what was really going to make me the most satisfied and happy with the purchase, I decided to, I guess, put in an order or put my name on the list to get one. And surprisingly, it only took about 2 weeks, maybe a little less, like 12 days, I think. So I am so grateful, so excited. It's a beautiful watch. Next, we're gonna get into a close-up, but in the meantime, hit the comments. What do you guys think? Have you guys ever seen a Wimbledon in person? I absolutely love it. I think it's beautiful. The green Roman numerals, the gray kind of slated color dial, everything about it is just really sick to me. I absolutely love it. I think it's a beautiful piece. So hit the comments. What do you guys think? Alright guys, so real quick before I get into the unboxing and show you guys the watch, I decided to buy a DateJust. It's one of my favorite watches in the world, and actually the AD in Vail hooked me up with the 2021-2022 Rolex book, which is super sick. It has like all of the models and kind of gives like a breakdown and a history of the company. Super cool. So next, let's get into the watch. But really quick, one last little snippet before we get into a close-up of the watch. Right back here in this little compartment is where the papers and the other serial number and the card from the dealer and everything, that's all located up here. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to show you guys all of that information. A lot of videos out there will show that, but this is my personal watch, so not really going to ever sell it, so I'm not really going to show you guys the info back here, but that's where it is stored in the box. So really nice to be able to keep all of the information about your watch together. Let's get into a close-up. All right, guys, so this is the watch. This is the 41mm fluted bezel Jubilee bracelet Wimbledon DateJust. I am so excited about it, so grateful. It's beautiful. It's got a really nice shine. I wanted to make this video before it got any scratches on the bracelet or anything. Just while it was as fresh as possible. So again, hit the comments. What do you guys think? I'm going to do one more macro with my macro lens to show you guys what the motion and what the movements kind of look like. But I think the watch is absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited, and again, just grateful that I can call it mine. Hit the comments. What do you guys think? All right, guys, so this is a little macro shot of the watch. There you see the Rolex Oyster Perpetual DateJust. And I've learned so much just like from talking with the AD and everything just about the watches. They're really kind of like just a piece of art. It takes 1 year by hand, one person or a few people to make one of these watches. And it's just a beautiful piece. I absolutely love it. The color on the dial on the Roman numerals is absolutely sick. And the detail, I don't really know what else to say besides I love it and I think it's beautiful. Alright guys, so I actually added on my extender little attachment to my macro lens. So here's even a little bit closer. And here's another little macro of the whole watch. Again, absolutely stunning. I think it's gorgeous. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode. Much love. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode on the channel. Today we did kind of like an unboxing and a little review and just I guess a little story of why I just decided to buy my first Rolex. Really excited, super grateful, and really just marks a different chapter in my life, a different I guess direction in my career, just a lot of different things. Really proud moment. So if you guys like the watch, hit the comments. Do you guys like Rolexes? What kind of watches do you guys collect? I know this is probably the first, I guess, second video on the channel with anything related to watches. So hit the comments. What do you guys think? I'd love to start a conversation. Do you guys like the piece? Is there another watch that out there that you guys really love? And just let me know. And again, thank you so much. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.